Hi everybody, it's Dina and I'm back with another video. This is my finished bag o' day pattern of the week, number 31. So this is the series that I do to support Crystal at Bag o' Day Crochet. I purchase one of her patterns every week off of her Etsy shop, and I watch her YouTube tutorial that goes along with that pattern from beginning to end. And then I showcase it on my channel, showing you the pattern, how I made it, if I made any changes, what yarn I used. And it gives you guys, ideas of patterns other than just looking through them. Okay, so this pattern was actually a toddler shirt, and it's called the Little Ruby Rose. And this is how Crystal intended it. It is a little shirt. Absolutely adorable. And when I showed you guys that this was my pattern of the week, I told you I was going to try and make it into a top for an adult, which is what I did. Now it is a little bit different. If you see here, the sleeves, this is more like, more like squared and tank sleeves, but because the way the patterns worked, this pattern is worked just doing increases like you would in a circle. It doesn't have, let's say, like a normal top-down raglan style with 4 corners. And because I was making it a larger size, there were a lot more rounds to go. So it created more of this round look and more of a little cap sleeve, which is totally fine. I absolutely love the way it turned out. My only regret is that I wish I had enough of the solid green yarn, and I was just a half a skein short. So I just did the best I could. But it does match. Now it does match this hat right there that I made, which was also a Bag o' Day pattern. So it does match that now. So I think that's kind of cute because I used the same yarn. Okay, so when Crystal made hers, she used 1 skein of Caron Simply Soft and a 5.5 millimeter crochet hook. Now, the changes that I made, I used a 6 millimeter crochet hook, and then I changed about here to like a 5 millimeter. And the way I just increased it was pretty much, I just did a chain going around where I wanted it to sit on my neck. And then I just kept increasing. So she only had the chain that she did, and then 1 round of regular single crochet, and then she did around 2 rounds of increases, and then she broke for joining of the arms. I ended up doing, I don't know if I even wrote it down. A lot more than that. I end up doing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 rounds of increases. And so pretty much, like I said before, it's kind of like a standard circle increase where you do so many stitches and then put 2 in a stitch, do so many single stitches and then put 2. And all I just kept doing was pretty much just increasing how many single stitches. Now, it wasn't perfect. It didn't always work out perfectly mathematically, but it's completely fine. If at the end I had like too many stitches to then do or not enough stitches then to do an increase, I would just fudge it. I would just, kind of like put an increase in if I felt it needed it or not. It doesn't have to be perfect to, keep giving you the increase that you need. Now I wanted this to be more flowy, but you could just keep going with the increases and then stop the increases and just keep going in a circle until you get to where you feel it's long enough to join your arms. Now this is a little bit longer. Like I have to wear a tank under this no matter what, so I didn't mind it being a little longer because you're going to see the tank, because I want to wear a tank because of how open the bottom is. And I will wear it in a video, so you guys will eventually see it on me. It's just when I show it for the first time, I think it's easier to show it on the mannequin. So I love this yarn. It's this yarn is 100%, wait, no, 46% acetate, 46% cotton, 6% viscose, and 2% polyester. It's very soft. It's a size 4. You know, it's definitely a size 4. And it has like this tweed look to it. So I'm going to show you up close. Let's see. You can see like the red and the mustard and all these little specks of different colors in here. See that? Which is really pretty, and it's very subtle. Yeah, you can see it there. You see the mustard there. So I really did enjoy working with this yarn very, very much. It's very soft. It's a perfect fall kind of yarn. I mean, or summer, but it's a little heavier than like just 100% cotton. But this is like a really great fall shirt. So what I did after I did this, I just did 2 rounds of single crochet on the top, 2 rounds of single crochet on the sleeve openings. And then as you see here, I had to finish it in the mustard. So that's why I did the mustard on the top and the sides, just to kind of tie it all together. And let me just walk you around it so you can see it up close. Okay, well, here's the back. Really very pretty. Worked out very nice. I like it a lot. Okay. So this is, you know, like I said, if you look at Crystal's patterns, and she has so many adorable either dresses or tank tops or toddler tops, whatever, don't be afraid to try to make them bigger. I mean, honestly, this type of thing was so easy. Just chain as many as you think that would go over your head and where you want it to lay, and then just do the increases as she says, but just continue doing it. Pay attention to when you could join under your arm comfortably and join then, and then continue the pattern as she did it. Now, because I was running out of yarn, the only other change I made, sorry, I'm gonna bring you closer again, is all of these beautiful shells, they have 1, 2, 3, 4. And then I did 3, and then I changed it to just 2. And I did that because I was running out of yarn, and I was trying to get the green to last, but I didn't. So then I just continued with the 2, which works out fine. Otherwise, it would have been even more flowy, but I think it's flowy enough. It would have been too flowy, to be honest. So, and I changed to a smaller hook just to make it a little less. And this is what I have left of that mustard. So I highly recommend this pattern. Make it as a toddler, make it as an adult, whatever you think. It's very versatile, and I think you guys will really enjoy making it. And again, when you do these patterns, I think it's a great way to learn about designing. Just because you're reading the pattern, and when you're making changes, you're making a little bit of changes. So it is learning how to design. Even just making a small change in a pattern is, in a sense, designing. So try it. I think you guys will be surprised on how easy it is, and how many how many more opportunities you have in one pattern, how many more variations you can make. So give it a try. I will have this pattern linked down below so you guys can try it. And if you do, paste it on my Facebook group. Now, for next week, let me just tell you how many. So I ended up using 4 of the green is called Ocean Tweed, and the yarn itself is called Tweed Indeed. It's a Hobby Lobby. And then I used a half of the Golden Tweed, which is the mustard color. So 4.5 of these. Okay. So for next week, I picked something short because I'm actually going on vacation. I'm leaving on Saturday early morning, very early, like 5 a.m. We're driving to Myrtle Beach, and this is the first family vacation we've been on since Ryan was in kindergarten. So this is long overdue. For those of you who don't know, Ryan is now a senior in high school, and will be 18 years old in September. Yeah. So anyway, so I picked something quick because I don't know how much time I'm going to have. I have a lot of packing and cleaning and stuff to get done. So this is an Easy Crochet hot pad, which I love doing these. They're great for gifts. This one looks really pretty. I like the little bobbles or peacoats at the end there. She used, this is the Suzette stitch, and she used about 60 to 80 yards of the sugar and cream cotton. And she does give you instructions if you want to make it bigger or smaller. She gives you like what the stitch count has to be. So I thought this would be a great pattern to do. I think I've done the Suzette stitch, but I'm not sure. So yeah, it gives a great texture. I think the stitch might be called a couple other things as well. So I'm gonna have this linked down below. Now I just went on a shopping spree. Michael's had sales on their Karen cakes, and I love their cotton blends, all the Karen cake cotton blends. So I bought a bunch of those. And then I got some Hobby Lobby yarn because I wanted to get some of the, what is it? Not the Hip to Silk, the acetate, the 50/50 one. Stitch 101, I think it's called 50/50. I really liked working with that. I used that with this one, and I wanted to try and do an entire top with it. So I ordered some of that, and when I did that, they had some cotton yarn on sale, so I purchased some of their cotton yarn. And then I think I got something from Webs. I think there's a package. I haven't even opened the packages yet because I want to do a separate video on that. But I'm going to use one of those cottons to do this hot pad, and to see like how much time I have, I might do more than one hot pad to see how quick it is. All right, so you guys join me on this. It will be linked down below. And as always, if you do the patterns, post them on my Facebook group. Okay, everybody, I hope you guys are doing great, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.